Hello, students. My name is Richard Greco, and I'm the Dean of Liberal and Professional Studies here at Springfield Technical Community College. Um, Under my division is the English department. And one of the first things that you're going to do as a student is determine what English course you need to take. Um, this process is something that we're piloting, and it's called directed self-placement. In the past, students have been subjugated to the AccuPlacer, which is a nationwide state standardized exam to determine what your English skills are. And based on that, you were told specifically what course you needed to go into. In this case, with this new pilot, we see that there's a significant amount of wealth within the minds and experiences of our students here at STCC. And we want to honor that. We want you to make the decision about what English course you think is best for you. And a lot of that takes an introspective look as to where you come from and what your experiences have been in English classrooms. How long you've been writing for. Have you been writing professionally? Has it been a big gap between the last time that you've written academically and where you are now? Or have you been writing professionally for quite some time? So we wanted you to be able to incorporate those thoughts and those decisions into how you place yourself. So I wanted to create this little video just to kind of help you understand the grid, which is the list of courses and the skills that are associated with them that we do offer here at STCC. So what will initially happen is you'll receive an email from our testing center that will provide the grid to you. And in addition to that, if you had to do a placement, it will provide a suggested placement, either based on your previous high school GPA or potentially a writing sample that you may have been requested to turn in. So based on one of those things, you'll receive a suggested placement. Again, this is suggested. It's not taking into account all of those vast experiences that you've had or what your own experiences with writing have been. We want you to reflect upon that. So while you receive this initial placement, you're also going to receive the grid, which I'm about to show you. Here you'll see the grid. The grid is composed of 6 courses. This will be for your writing placement. 4 across the top and 2 on a second sheet. Right? These 6 different options include our developmental writing, or DWT 099, our developmental writing plus college level course combo, DWT 098, and you take a psychology or sociology class where that writing class helps you build upon the skills that you'll be using in the psych and social courses, psych or social course. English 101 in DWT 099. This is called Open English, and this is for students that essentially have the writing skills, but we need a little bit more extra time to be able to complete the college level. The final one on the right is our critical thinking English composition combination. And this is really for students who are trying to develop strong critical thinking skills and are trying to be able to write persuasively. Below that, or above that, but on the next sheet, you'll see that we have Comp 1. This is our standard college English course. And then you have Honors Comp 1 next door. So those are the 6 courses. Each one has a description for you. Each has a necessary skills column, a skills developed column, and the typical course activities that you might do in said course. So I want to show you how to use this, all right? While you receive the grid, as I said, you might receive an initial placement. And let's say that my initial placement was DWT 098 plus a psychology or sociology course. What I want to do is I want to read about that course. So in this case, this is a co-requisite model, which means these 2 courses go together. It supports students as they complete a paired section of Psychology 101 or Sociology 101. This source includes a review of the rules for organizing paragraphs and essays, and students focus on using evidence to support responses to course questions and prompts. The writing support is a developmental course. Credit for this course will not be counted towards fulfilling graduation requirements at STIC. Okay. It says that the skills that I need in order to be successful are reading for understanding, a basic vocabulary, and familiarity with textbooks. Okay. It tells me that I'm going to develop the following skills: developing and writing paragraphs and short essays, brainstorming and organizing ideas, and revising and editing. The typical things that I would do in this course are paragraph writing and 5-paragraph essays. So that means basically 1 paragraph up to 5 paragraphs for in-class writings, short reading about nonfiction, and essays or stories. Okay. So reading that, and if I'm comfortable and I feel like that makes sense, that's where I could be, I could stop there. Or I could take a look at what's above and what's below in terms of placement. Because most students are going to want to place themselves within one course, either above or below their initial placement. While that's not a requirement, it's a good practice. All right, so I'm going to read above it and see if this is something I can do. ENG 101 and DWT 099. It says I need to be able to read for understanding. I need basic vocabulary and familiarity with textbooks. Okay. Both of these courses require the same necessary skills. So right now, I feel like I could do either of these. Skills to be developed. And this one is developing and writing paragraphs and essays, brainstorming and organizing ideas, revising and editing, summarizing, paraphrasing, and quoting sources, documenting and citing sources. What I would do in a typical class is paragraph and 5-paragraph essay writing, in-class writing activities, reading nonfiction or fiction, discussion of readings, writing multi-page essays, basic research and citation. Well, research makes me nervous. I don't think that I'm ready for that. I remember citing when I was in high school and really struggling with that. So it's something that I don't think that I'm ready to accomplish my first semester. So what I'm going to do now is take a look to the other side of my initial placement, DWT 099. Necessary skills, basic English literacy. Okay, I have that. Skills developed, developing and writing paragraphs and short essays, brainstorming and organizing ideas, revising and editing. Typical things in the course: paragraph and 5-paragraph essay writing, in-class writing activities, reading short nonfiction or essays. Okay. Well, I could do this. Course provides a review of basic grammar skills. My grammar's okay. I've never really had issues with sentence structure. So this feels like it might be a little bit not where I need to be. I feel like in this case, the DWT 098 and psychology or sociology combination would be the best fit for me because I have the necessary skills for it. And the skills that I'm trying to develop pair well with where I think that I'm at. I'm very nervous about citing, so to jump up to this level is probably not the best fit for me. But these are the things that I want to think about. I want to start asking myself these questions and looking at the difference between these courses. Now, let's say that I was comfortable with citing. I might want to put myself in ENG 101 and DWT 099. It really is going to depend on what you feel good about. One of the greatest checks and balances on this is once a student gets their placement, during their first week of class, they're going to be doing a writing sample in all of these courses with their instructor. And what the instructor might say is, hey, based on your writing, I think that you could go up a class. I think it would fit really well with what your skills are. Or they might say, this class right now might move a little too quickly for you, for where you're starting off. Let's be conservative and place you in 099, and let's build you up, because the stronger your base in writing is, the quicker you're going to be able to move through this process, and the uh, more success you're going to have in your other courses. So you want to think and be very pensive about this. Now, remember, once again, it's these 4 options plus these 2 options. Whatever placement you're initially given, look one to the left and one to the right to try to figure out which space is best for you. And if you're still intimidated, move to the left further. Or if you still think you can go up, move to the right further. But most students will fall within 1 to the left or 1 to the right of their initial placement. I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to myself, Richard Greco, Dean of Liberal and Professional Studies, or our testing center. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that this provides some clarity for you on this process. Thanks so much.